in Zone 1. So this is the presence on the landscape.
Okay.
So what we're looking at here is an example kiosk shot of what a medium-sized underground.
Okay, so it's not even large. Perfect. I want to see massive facilities filled with those pyro crabs eating people.
Sure. Pyro crabs.
They're going to utilize the next levels, the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
And today we're going to talk about underground facilities. Now this was a presentation that we.
I would love to see like massive stairwells too over elevators.
What we're going to cover is
stairs.
Oh, exterior. I want to see stuff outside.
Designing a location archetype from the ground.
They're going to make people walking around.
So what we do is we split the location.
I want to see them having like tanks and stuff outside, patrolling, and like Tumbra cyclones.
Underground facilities.
Yeah.
The first thing we're looking at here is what we're calling Zone 1. So this is the presence on the landscape.
Okay.
So what we're looking at here is an example kiosk shot of what a medium-sized underground.
Okay, so it's not even large. Perfect.
So dominant features that we're seeing
hangar.
Yeah, it's got a
kind of a key spire. This is instantly where your player, you should be able to navigate.
Roads. Do you see the roads?
A corporate wing.
Oh,
an
damn.
executive landing pad on the top. And then moving down, it's very important to be able to get the landing pads or the
you see guards outside in that hangar?
Because we wanted that experience as the player lands. They're not far off from the
This is the hangar I want, or the bunkers, man.
This is the base I want.
Yeah, this is like a facility for sure.
Yeah.
I think there's a garage along the side.
Visual justification.
Yeah, here, if you could blow those tanks up and stuff, that'd be like next level. Like some Far Cry shit.
I was gonna say it's like Far Cry.
Now, what I was saying before
destroying their whole operation.
Kind of a much braver visual presence on a landscape. So we designed the silhouette primarily, so you'd be able to recognize these as a location.
Now, seeing those roads makes me want to do like actual trucking from these facilities to cities and stuff.
That'd be cool.
Primary, secondary, tertiary ways for the player to get into.
A couple hammerheads
these locations
circling.
Yeah.
On the mission scenario. So, like I said before, you've got like executive pads at the top, you've got the main hangars in the middle, and surface entrances down there below. Now, moving on to the inside, so after the players landed through the hangars, brought up into the main corporate reception. Now, these are going to be quite interesting because we'll be able to rebrand these depending on the manufacturer or the location. That's where we'll.
These look like friendly locations. These don't look like.
Yeah, these not greedy little.
Into the bowels.
But that's nice though.
Oh, it looks great.
You know, just an
Imagine if you can show up at these corporate headquarters and just start killing civilians and taking whatever they have there. Major crime stats.
Now moving into Zone 2, with it being an underground facility, the physical act of going underground, that's cool, right? So we wanted Zone 2 to be about the logistics.
Not really.
Of the play going up and down, how to make that cool visually.
I've gone down before.
From a player experience.
I'd love to see elevators as well as stairwells. Yeah, I see stairwells to the left.
That vehicle?
Jesus,
Yeah, I don't know. Some sort of forklift. Tractor forklift.
Could be a mini play space. So what we're looking at
confirmed
here is
next ship.
Control room.
Size 10 weapon.
What sort of
some other combat.
Railgun mule.
Confirmed this is the secret ground vehicle they were working
on.
Oh, Mesa, isn't today your birthday, dude?
So
yeah, it is.
Oh, happy
birthday, dude. It's mine as well.
Yeah, thanks.
See the mules running around?
Now it's worth noting
they're in action.
These as
the mule.
See, I want to be able to take mules into the facility and drive around like they're showing here, so you can put loot on them and then bail out. Nice. Also take cyclones in, start shooting people with the cyclones.
This is really cool, man.
Yeah.
Facility like missions, man.
They said this is a medium one, so does that mean there's gonna be larger?
And for the elevator itself, we wanted it to be its own place.
That's like the elevator at like that Area 51 game, where that goes on an angle down deep.
There could be little nooks and crannies if we wanted to stealth into the
I
location.
think saw the video of the trucking before, right?
Enough. They're fixed. And down below, this is how the player would kind of see. So now they're really starting to get into.
All right, boys, I gotta go. I gotta get ready for my son's birthday party today.
All right, have a good one, Emperor. It's good seeing you.
Yeah, we'll be back on later tonight.
Present the player with an opportunity to choose the area they want to go. Maybe cargoes.
Secretly,
to the left,
I'm his son.
maybe
Just
processing
FYI.
to the right, or maybe
No,
technical
it's me,
above.
Mesa.
Part of that process of
It's
how
us.
we
Y'all are
design
brothers.
is we look at things about from the player's point of view. So
But you
what we're
guys saw the
seeing here
video of
is
the
pretty
trucking
good
convoy,
indication
right?
about
No,
how
no.
we
Like,
would
from this base.
That
exfiltrate
ship
from
right,
the
that
location.
vehicle is going to
So
be in the
a lot
game.
of the
You
lines
can just
are
tell.
leading towards
I think
the
it
elevator
looks
because
like a
we want
tractor
navigation
beam
to be as
off the
intuitive as
front.
possible.
No, it's
Almost.
a fuel nozzle.
Oh, that possible.
Oh.
Moving on to zone 3, so this is the bowels
told
of
you
the
guys it's the
facility.
ground vehicle
So these
they
are going to be
want.
Okay.
spaces that we've never really
here we go.
explored before. A lot of them
It looks
are
big
big
enough
in
to
the
drive a
game
mule
tend to be
around,
quite
so I'm
residential.
fucking
Jeez.
down.
Here we're going for something completely industrial.
So
As
these
a
are going to
player,
take
you
like
wanna
20,
feel
30,
like,
40 minutes to run around
This is
in.
cool. This is
Yeah,
like a
these are
raid,
big,
man.
big.
Yeah.
Raid,
What's that?
sure.
What's that?
Is
So
not
20,
for
30
you to
minutes
be
to run around
walking
solo.
around, so we
So like
dedicated
2
spaces
hours to
towards
set up.
logistics.
This is not a solo place.
Yeah, no, you come in here with a
You-
team with like
Yeah, you'd
tumbrils
go
and mules.
down eventually.
Where,
Five
solo.
mans.
You know, big
Yeah.
trucks could kind of go.
You'd want someone there to
Also
revive
got,
you
like,
for sure.
little
Up in
nooks
with the
and crannies for the
Ursas.
player to kind of
Yeah,
explore.
coming here solo, you'd have to be like super
Yeah.
ballsy.
As it being a location dedicated
Just because you'll get
towards
one
the
shot.
moving of,
Have to
Oh
start
yeah,
over.
there's the.
we wanted
There's the
to
mules.
explore and have
Yep,
fun.
mules
If they
just
fit,
driving
you could
around.
take
We've seen a
cyclones as
mule
well, which
kind of
I
moving
want to
around
see
on
us
a
rolling in
keep
with
my mule now,
cyclone,
geez.
Maybe there's
mule
elevators.
convoy.
So on the right, what we're seeing is
Mule gameplay's coming.
a ladder.
Yep.
So with all of these play spaces, as we were having fun and visually exploring, we always kept in mind of different ways for the player to traverse through the scene.
What's
Also,
with
as
these
part of
people
that,
putting
we
like
wanted
the
to think
pictures
about
in the chat?
verticality. So not just a linear
Yeah,
direction
yeah.
of traversal, but also ways in which we could go vertically. So maybe
Was
there's
that an elevator
the
he's on?
concept of
Yeah.
a cargo elevator within the corridor. So kind of similar to how you'd see on a character.
So they're tripling the amount of elevators. It sounds like Problem City.
deck.
Yeah.
Here you could
Not
kind of
less,
see something
more.
very similar.
More.
Maybe this ties into gameplay.
Doubling down, boys.
Bring cargo in.
Triple
out.
down.
You know, maybe as a player
Triple
you're trying to steal some cargo out. There's tons of potential for how we could do puzzles in that regard.
Puzzles.
So looking at this
Okay.
image, we took loads of inspiration from modern day aircraft carriers about how you see pads on the flight deck go
Cool.
to the underbelly.
Yeah.
We thought this would
I'd love to just
already
go
give
work in one of
tons of
those.
opportunity for
Yeah.
Just drive
not
a mule
only,
around.
cool
All the
visuals, but
railings
also
around, how would
ways
that...
in which you can reveal
Like, there would have to be brakes
Yeah.
in the railing,
extra
just be
traversal
right.
opportunities.
Or
So
just
as
big-
that
Definitely not the
cargo
Empire. They
goes
care about
down,
safety here.
you see
Yeah.
other ways
I'd like
to
to see
kind
no
of
railings,
traverse
like
through
Orson.
into the facility. Okay, so what we're looking at here
Okay.
is
They said
OSHA
we'd lean
approved.
an
on it.
example corridor. Now,
OSHA
corridors in
approved,
our game are
boys.
quite,
These places are
important to
huge.
us.
They're huge,
They
yeah.
don't necessarily have to be boring. Now, what we're seeing here is an established.
Think of how much loot is gonna be in these.
Bulkhead 46. Holy shit.
We wanted to always.
You're literally going to need
imply that there's a
mules
weight kind
as
of
well
pushing
as
down.
something
The
else.
radial
Just to
motif
get
is
the
best
stuff
load
from the
bearer.
very
So
bottom to
And the
back.
mule's gonna have to have the two SCU crates like in its grasp so it can drive around and just like stuff them with
There's a
stuff.
few different things.
There's
Clearly,
gonna be
there's a clear
the,
route for logistics.
the
That's cool.
Hercules are gonna have to be
But
there
also on
too
top
to
of that,
transport
Yeah.
this
you've got
shit.
these side routes, which is where personnel would go. Split hierarchy, so it would be pretty cool for.
That means you're also gonna
FPS
have to set
combat,
out
looking for
outside
opportunities
so you don't
there.
get fucked over
And then
when you're
leading
trying
in,
to leave.
underneath, you're kind of seeing a tertiary route. Now, part of this could be this maybe is stealth route, or maybe this is the upper area is blocked off, so the
Stealth.
player has to go down below. So even within something as a concept of a corridor, we want to design many different avenues for the player to traverse. Okay, so what we're looking at here is the underbelly of that concept we just showed. So up above,
Okay.
dedicated towards logistics.
I enjoy the signage.
containers
I love
going
the
through,
signage.
Shipping containers going through. But underneath here, maybe this is just more towards the processing of it. Maybe hydraulic cylinders for these elevators coming and going. Hierarchically, it's a different mood. So up above, it's cleaner, it's noisier, but down below, darker, more steamy. And again,
Like,
that
These
presents
missions are going to be
other
legit.
Yeah.
opportunities for gameplay. Now we can't have
Comparatively.
these corridors going on forever. Performance-wise, we'd never be able to draw it, and it wouldn't be the most entertaining for the player. So we came up with the idea of introducing these bulkheads. So these bulkheads are almost checkpoints. So it enables us to break that draw distance, but it also enables us to break the rhythm of traversal. So from going from a corridor into an ops room or something like that, that's a way in which to kind of checkpoint the progress through the location. So inside these bulkheads, we could maybe array like ops rooms. Maybe these are scanning checkpoints.
Lunchrooms,
to kind of monitor the movement of cargo.
Like
everybody's
equipment locker.
Also inside here, there could be
Agent 47.
tea rooms or break rooms or offices. So again, we're trying to break the rhythm of traversal.
That
so
box was a box of
space to a small space, but also
cornflakes on
theme
the thing.
to another
Yeah.
theme. And what that will hopefully do is create a really good rhythm of play space where the player's not getting bored of traversing through the space. So what we're seeing here is a side view to kind of explain how that process. So on the left, we've come in from the corridor.
Stairs.
So on the top, we're seeing the primary route through, and we're seeing the bottom route coming in as well. So this is how, again, we're going to try and keep verticality as a traversal motif.
Spawn point closet.
Now, going
Okay.
from a large corridor set to
Kind of hidden off the side, so they pour out of the like corners. So grenades in the corners, boys.
the tertiary
them corners.
networks that will link
Unless it's a
primary
good person and we get, you know,
so these
in
again
trouble.
will
There is no
killing
crime
someone.
stats in Pyro.
the radial motif that we've been
Oh,
seeing.
is this going to be in Pyro? I thought this
Nah,
was
I feel
also
these are probably
added
in
to
Stan.
into
Yeah.
the main spaces. Now from traversal networks to theme rooms. Now as the player's traversing through,
Okay.
we wanted to chapter that experience with key theme rooms. Now what we're seeing here is an example
So
of,
snipers will be
an
useful in
industrial
these
space.
bunkers.
Maybe it's processing.
Yeah.
We didn't want to go too
Especially for
specific.
dudes on them rafters.
Just so that in the early development process, we wanted to explore motifs that could work. So here we're seeing an example processing room, but there's a few key things that's.
I love their
so
art team, like
right from the
their
bottom level,
space
there's a
art. It looks so
network
good.
level
detailed.
which,
Yeah.
will be dedicated towards processing, you know, pipes, machinery, all of that sort of good stuff. And then as we get higher up, we're seeing that.
Like a lot of these, you could like you could almost have this as like a background.
Suspended
You know what I mean?
over
Like
play
just like
space.
any other pictures look.
As an
legit.
idea, this creates a
We need
plethora
to
of,
get
interesting
good at
opportunities
clearing
as a
rooms,
play space,
guys.
Yeah.
to fight the way through or solve puzzles.
Well, that's what we
One
were
of the things
gonna
that
do
we
the other day
wanted is
till the
cause
disaster
and effect.
happened.
We wanted the player to be
What happened?
interacting, solving puzzles.
Quantum
seeing
drive,
the effect into the space.
quantum jumping accidents.
Another theme room idea we came up with was processing. So bringing in raw materials, processing them through, ready for manufacturing. So we had a bit of fun with ways in which we could kind of create these quite interesting set pieces. So it's not all just industry
Command room.
in the underbelly of these
I love
facilities. There's also gonna
holograms.
be technical areas.
Yeah, hologram
Areas
fucking
dedicated
tables
towards
and
the
shit.
control.
Imagine if that was the
location.
bridge
So
on
what we're
like
seeing
the
here is,
Bengal, what it would look
maybe it's
like. That'd be so
the
fucking
main
cool.
map room. So this is where they
Just like the
control the networking of everything.
Massive hologram stuff.
And also on here, you've
What
got
if they
the
added that into the
overseeing
A2 for how to drop the
executive
bomb?
suite, so it's not just technicians here,
Be a bit much,
but
but
also
yeah, be cool.
executive wings. And also, as a bit of fun, if the player does get
Cool if you could have
executive
bombardiers on
wings,
the
then we're seeing
A2.
Another type of art style in here
Okay.
as well. So
Yeah.
we've seen industrial,
Offices.
we've seen technical. Now we'll be seeing, you know, more like the corporate foyer we saw up above. So meeting rooms, office spaces, that sort of thing.
How many
And what we're
times do you
seeing
think
here
that
is
assist?
maybe there's
Okay,
the data
cooling tanks.
processing of the location. So
You
as a
think I
quick
can
idea,
air
we
out
thought
that office?
these data racks are actually submerged for cooling in.
I thought it was like
phase of
nuclear
water.
rods. It almost
We
looked like.
thought also it'd be cool if there's a cause and effect. So if the player solves a puzzle, they go from it being below water to above water. So again, ways in which we.
So
can
here's
kind
where
of
you steal
spotlight
data
these
for data
conversations with
transformation?
the time
Oh yeah,
about,
Jack.
This is
in
where you need the
day.
rocket ship
opportunities.
for data running.
Exposed underground. So
And then lastly, Zone 4. Now, it wouldn't
We
be
can land a ship
be
right
missed
underground?
opportunity if we didn't go into some sort of organic locations as part of the underground facility. So this could be excavation zones or areas where
Fuck.
it's been abandoned.
if you get into these bunkers, it'd be
This
so
was
cool
something we had
if you
quite
could
a bit of fun
eventually
with. So
open up the hangar.
How do
After you
we
clear the
actually
bunker, you
take
open up the
the
hangar so
player
that
from
the boys
being
can like
in
land
this
ships in
fairly
and pick you guys all up so you don't have to walk
well-established
back through
location
the facility.
to a cave.
Yeah,
There
like
needs
an
to be some
ending-
form of
Yeah.
transition period. So
exit,
we came
yeah.
up with
Where you like hit
about
like
how
open the hangar button, and then if you had a guy outside in a ship like a C2, he could land in and pick everything up and then
and as
bail.
part of the roads you know, maybe we can do some pretty cool layouts for the player to drive through.
Or maybe you'd be able to steal a whole ship.
Oh, that'd be cool. Go salvage it after you're done.
Part of that transition period
Oh yeah.
between heavy industrial to exposed cave, the
Yeah.
equipment needed to create
These are
further
cool too.
UGF spaces,
Like the cave
you know, maybe
section.
there's a
Yeah, they're like
large
in the
war
cave
machine
and shit.
still there. Again, maybe that comes into some form of gameplay opportunity for the player to traverse over, interact.
I love their caves in this game. I would say
Also,
they're
as part of that,
super good feature.
another opportunity to introduce
Well
a
done.
new element to the space could be, as we're transitioning towards more natural spaces, we can not only introduce different types of geology, but maybe we're introducing some form of liquid. So depending on the location, maybe it's on a certain planet, there could be like underground rivers, underground lakes, maybe it's lava, maybe it's acidic. And also if we're describing these locations as maybe some
abandoned one. That's an abandoned one, it
we
looks
could
like.
start to showcase how nature slowly started to take over. This also would introduce some pretty cool opportunities.
That's
So
where pyro
also
crabs are
another
going to be,
process
right
we do
there.
During concept development is I like to start taking some of these ideas we're developing.
Oh, it's Grey Box,
and
a
get them in the
bit of
engine
it.
as soon
They're
as
just like
possible.
Oh, yeah.
What this
some of
affords
it.
us is we can sit down with Todd and we can really evaluate how well an idea is working in terms of space, size, composition, gameplay opportunities, right from the early visual development process.
Rocks
What we're looking at
inside?
here is very loose
I like the idea.
brought into the engine, quickly lit, just for that exploration process.
Mining inside their facilities.
Hey, if you could just go
have to take
join the
down
massive
light
of
boxes.
what we're pushing for the new underground facilities. I'm quite excited about it, and hopefully you are soon. And we look forward to showing you more in the future.
I'm excited for those.
I'm pretty
That's
hyped about
badass.
that too, yeah.
Yeah. Gonna be flight model next, boys.
Yeah.
Can't wait.
Yeah, I'm excited.
What they do with that.
Imagine, here's the thing,
cool.
this is like I know this isn't going to happen, but I would love to see surprise Perseus. I'd fucking be so excited.
Dude, I'd be happy for you, man.
Look at that
Oh, I
elevator.
love those.
Yeah, those
huge
elevators look
elevators,
sick.
man. Reminds me of like
Yeah.
Resident Evil. Or, like,
Did you, if you
Halo
ever
or
played
whatever.
that Area 52 game back on like PS3 or PS2 or whatever, it was the
man.
exact same thing.
Yeah, I played that, man. That was a while ago, though.
Dude, when you went down that elevator for the first time, you seen like all the helicopters and Black Ops stuff. It was like that massive elevator. It was cool as hell.
Yeah.
That game, underrated game.
Didn't they make a second one or some shit?
I don't know. The first one was so good because it was like a horror, like zombie, alien
Yeah, it
game.
Was pretty, it was pretty gnarly.
Interesting. Trains
Yeah,
or rail.
shipping container, rail cars.
Oh, check out that UI. Check out the UI rework.
What? UI.
The
What?
Oh, yeah, you can see all the HUD stuff where it was like, don't walk here.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
this looks legit.
Yeah, this is going to be cool.
It's still kind of far out by the looks of it, but
Looks almost like Klesher, just chilling. Like
Yeah,
half a Klesher.
yeah.
I like it.